Hi, I'm now in my third week living with my sciatica nerve pain. I have to stop all my foodie videos and all of our walk outings since 2nd November when I started to feel the excruciating pain. We have so many plans made for December. Actually, we wanted to go for a river cruise at Kolyoti along the Marina Bay. Actually want to go on Christmas Eve to see the Christmas lighting, because we love Christmas lighting. It's very festive, it's very beautiful, and then we wanted to go to see the New Year's light show at Jewel, and many other plans for November, but somehow everything is just impossible because I can't walk due to my current condition. The pain is just too unbearable. I can't even stand for 2 minutes without my husband holding me. Life is unpredictable, I'll tell you, especially when you have ongoing health issues. Anyway, I decided to share my sciatica journey because I realized that I'm not the only one going through this nerve pain. I've been searching on YouTube to learn more because I need to learn a lot of things about sciatica. So I was thinking okay, I want to watch those videos where people shared their experience, their journey. But I found that these people, who are going through the same issue with me, they did not cover the parts where they have about their daily struggles. So I just want to share mine here. In case someone wants to know about what to do for certain things or what helps to ease the pain during their daily tasks. But first thing first, I will advise you, please do not try any exercises or stretches recommended on Google and YouTube. Because, the reason why, because you do not know the correct points. Because you have to know the points relating to your pain. So if you, without any advice from specialists, from medical experts, and if you're doing all the wrong stretches, it will get worse, Anyway, the sciatica pain actually have different levels. Everyone is experiencing different levels, so you don't really know yours. So my advice is that sciatica nerve pain actually takes a slow process to recover or to subside at least. So have more rest. Don't make it worse. If you really can't bear the pain, of course professional advice is call the ambulance, bring you to the hospital. The doctors there will actually assess your pain, assess the root of the nerve damage, and the doctors will advise you the proper follow-up. You may have to take MRI, and you may have to go for a surgery. There will be physiotherapy. At physiotherapy, then they will teach you how to do the stretches. So it is better to get this advice from the medical experts, not from YouTube or Google. Don't do all those exercises and stretches on your own without knowing the root of the nerve damage. So don't rush into that. This is actually not my first time having sciatica nerve issue. My first experience I had was last year in October. I had it last year in October. That was the first one. The pain started to subside only after 2 weeks. No, about 3 weeks after that. That is sometime in November last year. And I could slowly walk with walk slowly with walking aid after nearly 2 months. That is sometime this January, and the pain actually totally gone after 10 sessions of acupuncture. I had acupuncture and massage, and then I took another package of 10 more sessions for maintenance. I thought everything is fine after my last acupuncture session because I don't feel the pain anymore. I could climb the stairs. My legs have all the energy and strong enough to go for long walks, to climb up slopes, to climb up stairs. So I thought I was fine. Okay, this was the last acupuncture actually ends in early September, about 2 months ago. But I was wrong, Sciatica doesn't recover just like that. The pain will not disappear just like that. Anyway, as that was my first experience with sciatica, I had painful ways to find out, to learn what I couldn't do, what I shouldn't do. But I'm considered lucky in the sense that I have a husband who's always curious to know, to get more information. So he always Google for all this information about the facts of sciatica. So my husband always do this to understand and to help me go through it. So that's why I'm lucky. I'm not alone doing this. I need help. I need a lot of help, and I've been depending on my husband for almost everything. Anyway, my husband bought me a recliner a few years back when I was struggling with a vertigo. You know what is vertigo? Vertigo is when you will feel lightheaded, you will feel you're floating, you will feel the spinning sensation, and the spinning will go faster and faster and faster. You will fall, you will throw up, everything. It feels terrible. So I couldn't, during that vertigo period, I couldn't even sleep on the bed, because when you sleep on the bed, you'll be lying flat. So when you try to get up to sit, when you want to get up from bed, you have to sit first. So getting up to the sitting position will make the spinning sensation worse. So I started to scream all this. So my husband bought that recliner because the recliner backrest will actually help to push my body up into the sitting position, so I don't have to struggle. So, and now with sciatica too, the same thing. I can't sleep in my bed. I cannot lie flat on the bed because getting up is a torture. Is really a torture. The nerve, when you try to, okay, let's say this is my bed, right? So if I'm sitting on my bed, sleeping on my bed, lying flat, then when I want to get up, I have to sit up, go into a sitting position, then I have to slide my legs to the side, right? So this is when, because every movement is really painful with sciatica. So when the slightest move can actually make the nerve turn into a tight knot. Okay, it will turn into a tight knot and pull hard. It's going to pull very hard when I try to make the slightest move. So I would scream as the pain travel from my affected leg is on my left leg. So the pain will travel from my lower back on the left, down throughout my leg, down to my toes. It's like electric shock. electric shocks. So I've been sitting, eating, sleeping in my recliner since then. There are 2 layers of cushions I placed on the recliner seat, and then another cushion here at the back here to support my back, and then I have to put pillow to elevate my legs. I'm not saying that sitting and sleeping on my recliner actually eliminate the pain, but it makes things easier for me. I can actually sit and sleep with minimal pain, and I can adjust the sitting angle when I start to feel uncomfortable. You know, when you sit too long one position, you will start to feel uncomfortable, you'll start to feel tired. So but standing up is another story. Okay, it's another story about pain. I think those who going through sciatica will understand what I mean when I said pain. It's not pain, it's terrible. If I need to get off the recliner, right, it's easier because my husband can just stand in front of me, because I already in the sitting position. So my husband will stand in front of me and help to pull me up. Okay, before I forget, I also, I'm not sure if you can see. I just want to tell you that I'm also using the waist guard, which is like a girdle around my waist, and a shin guard. It's, you see, I'm using this shin guard. Okay, why I'm using this shin guard? I'm using the shin guard because it helps to ease the pain travel in my leg, because every movement is a torture. So it helps to ease the pain travel in my leg, and because it's like gripping, it grips tight to my leg. So it's like if I feel the pain, it will help to hold my leg. It's like gripping it to help me with the pain. And I also wearing the waist guard to prevent backache, because when you, like I mentioned earlier, when you sit or sleep on the recliner all day, you will start to feel uncomfortable. You start to adjust yourself to another position. You know, sometimes when certain moves, right, certain position can actually cause a back pain. I'm telling you, it would be terrible if that happened. That happened during my first experience with sciatica. So the waist guard actually prevent any backache. So it's like a girdle. So it helps to prevent any additional problem. I do not want any additional pain on top of the sciatica nerve pain. So yeah, so I find the shin guard and the waist guard to be very, very helpful. I really need it, especially when you're sleeping at night. You really have to put this on. The shin guard, I really have to put it longer than my waist guard, because after shower, the pain is super unbearable. So yeah, I use the shin guard more than the waist guard actually. Okay, talking about shower, right? Just I'll tell you that I used to cry every time I need to use the toilet. I refused to eat and drink, thinking it will like minimize my toilet visits, because every movement is unbearable. You know, I just trying so hard to avoid moving even the slightest move, because I just want to avoid that pain. I can't stand that pain. I can't. It just frustrates me. It just making me so tired. It just, because I keep crying, I keep screaming, and I just want to avoid it. So when my husband saw this, I guess he just couldn't bear to see me in that condition, so he got me a wheelchair. Okay, I show you my wheelchair. Can you see the wheelchair? This wheelchair is, the armrest can be, moved away. It can actually, over there, it can be put back. It's a swivel, so whether you want to use it or you don't want to use it, it's up to you. For us, it's very, very a good, this wheelchair is very helpful to me, because when I wanted to get on the wheelchair, sometimes I need to slide from the side, because it depends the pain that I'm having when I got transferred from my recliner to the wheelchair, or from the wheelchair to the recliner. So it all depends. So I can slide wherever I feel more comfortable. I cannot say comfortable, but you know what I mean. So that helps. But the problem is that, see the red color, that is supposed to be a brake lock, but somehow this is not working. The brake locks doesn't work. I don't know what happened, but my husband doesn't want to go and exchange it, because he doesn't want to waste any more time. He just want me to use it. So yeah, we have to just be careful. So what happened, since he got me the wheelchair, he will actually help me up and transfer me from the recliner to the wheelchair, to the toilet, or to the shower and back. This is the daily thing that I can't avoid. Okay, and talking about toilet, so it's important for me to share with you that people with sciatica, right, our nerve pain actually comes from the lower back of our lower back to, and the waist and hips, below our hip is, that's where the knot is, or should I say notch? Not, I am sorry, my English is not good. So that's where the pain really pierce, like, don't know what. I really do not know how to describe it. It's just, you should hear me scream, then I think you know what it's like. So anyway, just want you to know that we cannot sit on chairs or bench or any hard surface. We need a padded seat, a cushion seat. Among other things, my husband also got me a padded cushion for the wheelchair. I think you saw just now, there's a blue color on top of the seat. And also a raised padded cushion for the toilet seat. The last time, right, during my first sciatica experience, when I started to walk and I started to go back to work, I have to bring along a padded cushion wherever I go, because I need to sit on it, because I can't sit on the, on the bus, on the train, or anywhere. As long as hard surface, I can't sit on them, so I need the cushion, so I will bring it wherever I go. So I think that is very important for you to know also, if you are experiencing the same issue with me. Okay, there's another one. It's about this cold or hot pack. Okay, this is hot and cold body pack. It's 2-in-1. You can actually freeze it if you want to use it as a cold pack, or you can put it into the microwave for 1 minute if you need it as a hot pack. for me, my husband got this from the pharmacy, from the Guardian pharmacy. So you can actually try to use this, because for me it's very helpful. But I tried using it as a cold pack, freeze it and use it as a cold pack, but I find it doesn't work for me, because the cold, the the freezing cold pack actually make things worse. It actually, I find there was a knot, it causing a knot in nerve spot, because it became tighter. The knot became tighter, and it's super painful after a few minutes. So I tried it as hot pack, and it helps. The hot pack helps me because it relaxes the muscle better. I normally sit on the hot pack on the recliner, placed below my affected left hip. After toilet or shower, after movement, when I want to get back to the recliner seat, I will put the hot pack there, because it just helps. The movements transferring from and to the wheelchair will trigger the pain, so I find this hot pack really helps. There's actually electronic hot pack which I initially used, but I find that the heat was too much. It doesn't subside. It will go for 45 minutes. You can off it halfway if you want, but because when you're in pain, you just keep going with the hot pad. You see, you just let it go through 45 minutes. So it nearly burned my skin. Actually, it burned part of my skin. Some part of my skin got scalded. That was during my first sciatica experience. I used that electronic hot pad, and it actually burned my skin. So this round, my husband said no, he doesn't want that to happen again. So he went to the pharmacy and got me this easier to use, like the hot and cold body pack. It is better because the heat will subside after a few minutes. So it does. So it's better. It's safer. That's all I can say. Okay. Okay. I just want also to share with you that currently I'm taking vitamin B complex. This is what my husband Googled, and he found that vitamin B complex will help to relax my nerves and ease my stress level. Because when I'm in pain, I feel very stressed. I'm so stressed, I will keep crying, and then I will feel giddy, and then I feel nausea. So this vitamin B complex is supposed to help me just relax and reduce my stress level. And for the pain, I'm taking Panadol muscle as a painkiller. I do not want to take such strong painkiller right now, because I just need to know the progress. If I keep taking painkiller, then I wouldn't know how much progress I've done so far. So I just take the Panadol muscle as and when I need it. Okay, I have to control myself, I have to discipline myself. I cannot take it all the time because I don't want to overdose. My husband doesn't want me to overdose. Actually, I'm not disciplined. The one that is managing and monitoring me is my husband. He's very good at that. So he's helping me with that. Okay. For information, my acupuncture physician that I went to until September this year, she told me that my nerve pain is actually caused by my bad scoliosis issue, because my scoliosis matter was never treated. I didn't go to hospital for any follow-up for treatment or surgery or whatsoever. So she advised me that if this pain relapse regression, and so she told me to go straight to the hospital to get x-ray or whatsoever, and see if the doctor would advise me for a surgery. So I now plan to go to NUH, National University Hospital, after I can walk, at least with a walking cane or something like that. Why I wait? Why I decided to wait and didn't call the ambulance straight away when I got when I felt that this pain on 2nd November. Okay, because I'm a scary cat. Okay, I'm a scary cat. I'm always scared of everything. Because right now I know that I cannot sleep on the bed. Okay, and I can't go to toilet without screaming when I'm trying. Every time I want to try to get off the bed, I'll start screaming because of the pain. It's like, I don't know, like somebody's trying to cut you apart or something like that. The pain is just unbearable. So at the hospital, they will place me on the bed for sure, of course. And what if I want to go toilet? And as an old woman like me, I go to toilet. I visit the toilet very often, about every 1 hour or every 1.5 hours I will go to toilet. And I've been to hospital. I've been in and out of hospital. I've been to few surgeries. I know what kind of help I will get if I want to go toilet. Okay, of course, the nurses will help me, but they can only help me that much. They can only help me so much. They just give me their hand for me to hold, and then when I go to the toilet, I will have to sit, and they close the door and they wait for me outside. That's all they can help. I need more help than that. So the issue of getting into bed, getting out of bed, going to the toilet, and then if let's say I have to get up again to go for x-ray or for MRI, whatever, then there's so much movements, and I also have to sit up in bed if I want to take my medicines. All these things really concern me, because I'm very scared to go through so much pain. I'm trying to minimize the pain. I'm trying to minimize my movements. So going to the hospital right now for me is not going to work for me. So I decided to wait until I can at least walk with a cane. If I can actually get out of bed without screaming, then I will go to the hospital for treatment, whether as outpatient or if they're gonna ward me. If I have to go for surgery, I really want it done quickly. I want it done and over with. Okay, so right now I don't think I have any other points to add. And that will be all for now. I will do another video if there's anything else crop up. I really hope this video can be of help to anyone who's going through this pain. And if you do not know what to do, you just have to be patient with your family member who's having it, because they need a lot of help. I need a lot of help, and my husband has always been there. He has to skip his Friday prayer since this happened, because he didn't want to leave me unattended for too long. He couldn't visit his mom to run errands for her, because he just didn't want to leave me. Every time he'd go to the shop or to the market, he will do it very quickly. So I know he's struggling with his own arthritis pain, but to him I am his priority, so he always put me first, and his worries always about me. I'm just glad my brother-in-law has had his eye surgery, one of his eyes, so he can actually see with one eye now, so he can help with his mom. But he's also having health issue, so he can't walk far, he can't stand too long. This is what happens when you're old. People say age is just a number. No, age is not just a number. Age comes in a package. So yeah, anyway, I hope this helps. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.